Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you are. Thank you for watching my videos. My name is Da Vinci Jeremy. I'm in the pipe 5x5, staying alive here in Dubai. I hope you're doing well out there, even though, it doesn't look so good, right? It's kind of scary, right? As Bitcoin tries to stay above the 20K mark, but the news looks very drab and sad. We're going to go over some of those sad news articles, right? And maybe we've we're getting close to the bottom, because you know what? All the way down, we had positive news on Bitcoin, all the way down. This is normal in the bear cycle, right? And finally, when Bitcoin is finally dead and we get bad news, we usually are on the way up, or with bad news all the way up. So yeah, that's how the cycle goes. So let's see if we are beginning that bad news cycle with the news that I've found, and we're going to be talking about it, and I'm going to be ranting, having some fun, because you know how I do. Yeah. All right, so hit the like, subscribe, right, and sit back and enjoy and watch all the way to the end. Make sure you share this video with your friends. That would be greatly appreciated. Cheers. Okay. Well, crypto hiring spree goes in reverse as prices continue to decline. What? Okay. Yeah, layoffs announced last week at cryptocurrency startups may be just the beginning of a reckoning at crypto startups. Some analysts said, as the still young crypto market faces a sudden reversal from the celebrity-driven boom it experienced a few months ago, like 6 months ago, so long ago. Coinbase, the largest US-based crypto exchange, said it was planning to cut 18% full-time jobs, around 1,100 people, and BlockFi, a crypto leading startup, said it was cutting 20% of staff, or 170 people. Yeah, unbelievable. But yeah, this is where we are, right? And I'm sure there's lots of corporations out there in this recession that are headed into, which we're probably in, because it's always. We're probably in the recession because we always look back to see the recession. We don't. The Federal Reserve never sees a recession coming. There's no recession on the horizon. Never. It's always oh, look at that. The data said there was a recession. Who knew? Damn. Love the Fed, right? So yeah, we're experiencing that situation right now, and across the board, except for Binance. Interesting enough, I find that very interesting that Binance is the only one that's hiring. They're hiring like 2,000 people here in Dubai, and they have a lot of positive news. But unfortunately, right, thanks to their their unscheduled maintenance, they do have scheduled maintenance of other coins that they're going to be putting a pause on, but they've scheduled that. But the unscheduled maintenance of Bitcoin withdrawals, that is unacceptable. I have a policy to remove everything out of any exchange that suspends withdrawals until I feel that things have turned around. Now, the only time that has failed me, that policy has been like a total of once. Oh my God! Yes. So it helped me with Cryptsy, right? It helped me with this what's it called? Some Russian exchange. I can't even remember what it was called. It's from way back in the days. And it helped me with, what's it called? Cryptopia. There's a few others that I'm trying to think of. But anyways, quite a few exchanges that went under, that went bust. Oh, Quadriga X, actually. That was another one. I remember I was withdrawing cash to a bank account in Canada, and like, nope. it was taking too long, and there was no withdrawal. So I canceled it, and I felt that, oh, okay, I guess you're having problems. All right, I'm taking everything out. And shortly afterwards, we all know the story, right? If you don't, Quadriga X, they actually, the owner went to India and killed himself, or allegedly did. So, yeah, we don't know what happened to the money that was at the exchange. So, all right, one coin could wreck the cryptocurrency for good. What's that coin? It's been a nightmare for a few months for the cryptocurrency investors, with billions being wiped off the market in a matter of weeks. But it's about to get a whole lot worse. Really? Okay. People are talking. They're talking about, what's it called? Tether. A U.S. financial expert has pointed out that to one thing that could bring down the entire cryptocurrency market for good, and it might be about to happen. Oof. Well, Tether is really the lifeblood of the crypto ecosystem, right? If it explodes, then the entire facade falls down. Now, that's not true. Not true. A lot of people will lose money, yes, but the Bitcoin price will continue on and living on without any problems. So no worries, right? But hey, it will be a very painful situation, right? For everybody at hand. So yeah, it's not going to be fun, and hopefully, it does not, bring down Bitcoin too far. But Bitcoin will survive anything that the government has planned to do with Bitcoin, and this is one of the things they probably have planned. Wouldn't be surprised if this was this whole takedown of Tether was planned so that they could bring down crypto. Whew. Crypto's latest meltdown leaves punters bruised and bewildered. All right, I was probably earning $100 a week at the site like Celsius, said Fong, a 29-year civil aerospace worker who lived in central England, English city of Derby. Okay, that covered my groceries. Now, though, Fong's crypto, about a quarter of his portfolio, is stuck at Celsius. I don't know how many times I told you guys. I'm going to tell you again, and I'm going to tell you again, and I'm going to tell you again that not your keys, not your crypto, right? It's really that simple. If you don't own your keys, you don't own the crypto. Now, another thing I'm going to tell you, right, about these interest-bearing things, right? I've talked about this so many times. It's not funny. High interest is a very interesting thing, right? Because you're increasing your wealth at a what's it called? A exponential rate. Exponential. Now, what do I mean by that? Let me. You know what? I'm sorry. I know I should have prepared for this. Hockey stick. Exponential. There we go. Okay, so basically, it looks like a hockey stick, right? When growth starts to move up based on high interest, right? Things just go absolutely straight up, right? So when you're talking about the interest rate, basically the number of assets that has to be provided to you grows exponential, right? And so, what's the limit? What's the limit of Bitcoin? Sorry, can you explain that? Oh, 21 million. So how could this be possible? How can we have more Bitcoins than there actually is Bitcoin. No, that's not possible. They can tell you that's happening because all it is like, see, this is what you got. Look, you're rich. But that's not true, right? Until, wait until everybody withdraws all their money and boom, the Ponzi scheme is clear. Okay? So again, right? Don't put your money in any of these what's it called? Hey, I'm going to earn interest, right? Because hey, this is going to work out. This is going to work out in the long run. No, it's not. Okay. Let's go over to another one that didn't quite work out. Where is it? Right here. Crypto exchange FTX bails out lending platform BlockFi. Now, I know in the past I've mentioned BlockFi on this channel, but just remember, I did warn y'all, right, that I wasn't doing a lot of money in there, right? Not at all. And the reason why is because, well, that's not sustainable. And two, I spoke to them and it seemed like they had a good system where you can earn interest, but it was real interest because you saw the amount of interest was dropping down. But the problem was that they could not be sustainable should there be a major event in the crypto universe. Oh no, I was like, choose your subscription. I had some highlighted points. But anyways, if you have a subscription here, there is a good article, a good point where they say, they bailed them out at $250 million. Oof, ouch. This FTX has just paid them up. I said, okay, bailing you out. So at least that meant that the business model is not flawed. Why would they do that, right? And as far as I could tell, it was the only flaw was the fact that they wouldn't survive what's just happened in the recent 2 months. So there, I was right. And that was your risk to take when you put it in, because I told you that was the risk you take. They didn't have a situational plan, right? They couldn't survive what's called tail risk, where a certain thing, massive event, would cause market fluctuations in one massive direction or the other, and there was no way to guarantee people's getting back their crypto. That's what happened. South Korea puts crypto company Terraform Labs staff on no-fly list. Yes. Several employees of the South Korean-based Terraform Labs, the company behind the stablecoin Terra USD, which collapsed last month and roiled the cryptocurrency markets, cannot leave the country, prosecutors say. Yes, you guys, I smell a rat, right? Especially when you rebooted. The rats were running off with money for themselves and their friends, and I smelt that. And there's no way for this thing to recover. So yeah, these guys need to be investigated and find out the truth. Okay, Celsius price jumps. The token that triggered recent crypto crash is up 400% in the 7 days. Yes. According to data on CoinMarketCap, Cell was trading around 78 cents. Price jumped to $1.55, right? At one point. So it looks like probably somebody inside the Celsius network probably knows something, and they started buying up the coin, and that caused a cascading effect. They know that they might be able to pull the rabbit out of their hat, and they have some money coming or something like that from somebody to bail them out. Who knows? That might be the situation there. So let's wait and see. Once they open the doors, it will be interesting how the floodgates, because everybody will be running for the hill as soon as it comes. And they should. They really should. You should not have your money there at all. But people will still do. People will still do it because everybody's used to gaining yield, right? In this market, in this world of fiat, they want yield. I want yield. I want to earn. I want passive income. And yes, you do need that passive income. However, every passive income has its risk, and understand the risks. And if you understand the risks and accept the risks, because they all do, whether you're doing even real estate trusts, take a look at the risk there, right? The risk is, hey, you know what? Eventually the US dollar is going to take a hit. Interest rates is going to either go higher and wipe out the prices of your real estate, or the dollar will wipe it out. The value of the dollar will wipe it out. Maybe you'll get more dollars to pay your debts, but that's about it. So, very dangerous times to with every single thing that you risk, right? So just keep that in mind. Whatever you're in, you have to understand the risk and be willing to accept the risk. So for Bitcoin, we can see lower prices. And if you accept that risk, eventually, right, that will pay off in the long term. That you can hold this asset for your retirement, and then all of a sudden, oof, look at that, I'm super rich. Who knew? I did, and so did you if you held it all that way. So, Bitcoin's real, Bitcoin's here to stay, and make sure you are part of it. Cheers.